Okay, guys, I want to talk about something different today. Kind of want to talk about your field of vision, your field of view, the light you're intaking. This is something I can speak on from personal experience. That's the only thing I ever want to say. Like, I'm never going to comment on anything unless I have personal experience. So I think, what's his name, put out a video. This is Master of Earth. I don't know if you guys ever heard of him. Like 4 or 5 years ago, he put out a video talking about light and, everything that, is to inhibit how much light you can take in. And like I said, the video didn't resonate, 5-6 years ago. But it wasn't until last year, or maybe like 2 years ago, started pandemic. I was working out every day. And, I was eating really good. And I was just getting a lot of sun. And next thing I noticed, it was almost like it crept up on me. My eyes and everything was, I was damn near on shrooms, like IMAX 3D glasses. I was it didn't even, and it's crazy, it just snuck up on me. I was out in the sun and I was walking on the trail. Next thing you know, I went like this. Imagine a tree's like behind me, like that one on my left, right? I literally went like this. Nowhere near it, I went like this. I ducked it. And I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, I was nowhere near it. I was like, the green, the leaves are popping out so hard. I thought it was on top of it. I thought it was on next to me. And that's when I was like, wait, my vision is insanely clear. I can see everything, read anything. Everything's so far. Everything's so close. Everything's, like I said, it was like I was on shrooms. So I just wanted to say a quick little video. Obviously we all know artificial light is bad, but all that stuff, like I said, sun gazing, yoga, meditation, all that stuff is gatekeeping because they're not telling you what the real reasoning behind it is. So when you learn the real reasoning on your own, you have to experience it, right? Experience is the best teacher. So what I want to say was just make sure you sun gaze. You can sun gaze at any time of the day. Even if you're like this, look. Even if you're squinting at the sunlight, you're like this, look. But guess what? It'll stimulate your... And that's the thing. It'll stimulate your eyes. We have this misconception about what your pineal gland is. This whole, Basically, when I was seeing, when I was on shroom, that's basically, my pineal gland was activated. Basically, we keep looking at our eyes as two separate things when they're one pair. So, for example, sun gaze long enough, and you know how you'll see red spots, you'll see yellow spots, right? And people will get scared and oh no, I'm going blind. No, you're not. You're activating, almost in a sense, you're activating that DNA. You're activating your eyes to work. It's finally processing the sun is literally healing your eyes. There's a book on that too, light, ditch, I think it's Ditch the Glasses, I forget what the book is. I gotta leave, when I put this video out, make a comment and I'll put the video in the description and I'll leave the book in the description. To remind me. But don't be alarmed when you see colors. They will go away. The spots on your eyes will go away. But one thing I want to tell you is, to prove that your eyes are one, close your left eye and you'll still see the same spots in your right eye. Close your right eye, you'll see the spots in your left eye. It's because it's all one. And where is it going to? Your pineal gland. Your pineal gland is what activates your vision. It's what's activating what you take in, how you perceive it. So we have a whole misconception of what the pineal gland is. We have a whole misconception about what your eyes are. Basically, they're attacking your field. Your field of vision shrinks. You can't see far. You can't see close. You can't see, nearsighted, farsighted, all that. They're basically attacking our vision. You need to go out and get some sun, stare at it for as long as you can, even an hour a day. Just get some sun, combat all this artificial light. That's why. But hold on, and I think the last thing I'll say is, there's a reason why. Okay, so this is how science tells on itself, but if you never experience it, you'll never know. So, they say green was the first color you could perceive, right? They say that humans, green was the first color you could perceive, right? And they say, oh, it's because the distinct out predators. No, they told you a half truth. Yes, green was the first color you could perceive, but there's a reason why. Green bypasses, it doesn't cause any stress. And it's proven. They snitch on themselves. It's proven. What do they tell you about red and yellow? It can create a sense of hunger. It can create, what other colors? Like when they, like the flashing colors, like creates stress, excitement. Green does none of that. It allows you to calm, allows you to be peaceful. So when another color, you're on alert. Green bypasses that. So what I'm trying to say is, but that's also why they're like, look at the environments we're in nowadays. Concrete jungles is the term. Like we're getting rid of the green. So you can never see that. So you're constantly stressed out. You're constantly like this, look, never seeing what's around you. You're never seeing any sun. And then, like I said, your pineal gland is tied to that. So, forms of like, if you want to astral project and have out of body experiences and lucid dreaming, well, you can't do that if you can never relax. One, if you can never relax by seeing green, and if you're not activating your pineal gland by staring at the sun. So that's all I wanted to say. I don't want to be too long, but yeah, I had that experience and it made me like go, oh shit, I got to put that video out. Like tell people, hey, I've experienced it. I've seen colors that had spots in my eyes. Well, guess what? Doesn't harm you. You'll be fine. Get some sun, open up your field of view, and it allows you to take in more, information. For example, like you'll see better. And next thing you know, you never know. You might be able to see ghosts and shit. You probably lost that ability, honestly. I remember as a kid, I could see ghosts. I could see little orbs floating around when I was a kid. Now I can't see that. Sometimes I haven't seen a ghost in maybe a year or some. So, but that's what I mean. You lost that ability because your vision's pretty much dead at this point. But all right, guys, that's it. I'm not going to beat a dead horse. Love you. Stay safe.